About a year ago, Pope Francis said that the day we were baptized was the most important day of our lives. And so we should know what date that was. John Paul II, when he made his trip to Poland for the first time as Pope, he went into the church that he was baptized in, knelt down and kissed the baptismal font because he recognized that that precious event in his life was what had led him to that point. Baptism is what inserts us into the mystery. It is what makes us disciples of Christ. It starts that journey. And then that journey is completed at confirmation. Confirmation completes our baptism. So, what are some tips and things that we can do to communicate this beautiful reality to our students? In addition to using sacred artwork, perhaps you might want to use some artwork that speaks to them a little bit more. Perhaps video clips. I'm going to suggest a few for you today. First, we'll start with Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back, great movie, right? I think we can all agree that we can find certain truths in the Star Wars trilogy. So in The Empire Strikes Back, if you put on the DVD and you go to the scene selection and you select the scene Obi-Wan's instructions, the scene starts off with Luke Skywalker kind of passed out in the snow. He's just escaped from the monster's cave, and Obi-Wan appears to him and tells him to go to the Dagobah system, gives him his mission. Well, then he really passes out, and Han Solo comes riding along on his Tauntaun and discovers him. In order to keep Luke warm, he slices the belly of the Tauntaun and inserts him inside the animal until rescue comes. Well, then how is Luke Skywalker revived? In a tank of water. Well, immediately after he's revived, what's the scene? He's lying in bed, and C-3PO walks in and says, "Oh, Master Luke, so good to see you." If you pay attention in that scene, what is he wearing? White. Right? So we can kind of point out the white garment that we receive at baptism, the water in the tank. He is revived by water. Kind of a death takes place into new life, right? Okay, maybe I might be stretching it, but we can see the connections there slightly, and we can use them in a way that really speaks to our students.